Yes, this is the guy. Well, he's seen better days. Okay, return to Dawn Shaw's cartographer's notes to Sansa. Okay, now we're allowed to go in the side entrance, right?
Is this what it's like to travel with an envoy? I can get used to this.
Just lots of adventures at all times.
Envoy.
Him.
How awful.
Not to worry, envoy. We got one of the bastards. We caught this one trying to break into the embassy.
My friends and countrymen, the envoy is alive and hunting us. Our position in the city is compromised. Use the final hours of this life gathering intelligence on the Edoran embassy and deliver it to us. Trust no one. Pray that the gods know what they're doing, for I no longer understand their motives. Igwulf. Well, yeah, I'm sort of being hunted, I guess. Paradise, oh, we're in Hightown. Huh. Well, we haven't been to Hightown before. The entire map was open immediately.
Welcome to our shrine, Envoy. Envoy, what is it?
Let's not break it. Shrine.
She's gotten
Wodica.
popular since your people arrived.
Wodica.
Oh, bless my soul, the Aediran envoy. Isn't this a surprise? Not only to see you alive, but to have you grace my little workshop. Chandlers don't get many high-ranking clients. Priests and pilgrims mostly. Still, business is good. Better than good.
Why do you think business is so good?
Well, there was this Aethasian priest on his way to Emerald Stair. He was rather fond of my work. And the Temple of Andra can't seem to get enough of them. Burning the wick at both ends, I suppose.
Where's the Temple of Ondra? I'd like to pay my respects.
Probably a good idea. No one cheats death without owing someone a favor. Go up the main road to the Street of the Gods. Eloise, the attendant, is a sweet girl, though a little anxious around newcomers. Don't keep the Lady of Lament waiting now. Unlike Aethys, patience is not one of her virtues.
What's an Aethasian priest doing in the Living Lands?
A lot of them came here after the purgings in the Deerwood, looking for sanctuary in all the wrong places. Even on these shores, Aethys isn't the most popular deity. Andra is closer to our hearts, always has been.
Do you run this place by yourself?
I used to have an apprentice. When the Aedirans came to our shore, he moved on without as much as a goodbye. But I hold no grudge. He had his reasons to go, just as I have my reasons to stay.
You respected his choice, and that's all that matters. Seems not everyone is fond of Edir in these parts.
Don't take it too personally. Some of us understand you good folk are here to help, and some of us need a little more time.
Imagine how boring this place would be if we all agreed.
The Living Lands could use a little discipline, that's what I say. And who better to bring it than the Aedirans?
It's been a pleasure. Should you need anything, find me at the embassy.
With the gods on my side, I won't need to, but I appreciate the invitation all the same. If you need to keep warm at night, help yourself to some Mogren's Fury. It's growing in a pot just over there. No charge, of course. The Aediran envoy's money is no good here, and never will be.
Thank you kindly.
I don't like to hang around Bareth's shrines too long. Just in case.
How about stealing from him? That's a merchant. Okay. Yeah, we need to go and see what we can buy in this fancy place. But first, some parkour. You look like an assassin.
You're not getting away. It's Don't let them escape.
Oh! Not me. Okay, don't just run after assassins. That's that could be quite dangerous. Now I know assassins are after me. I should be a little bit more careful, I think. I think this is the first game that's actually made me... What? Oh, okay. Made me worried about going down side streets. Or little back alleys. Well, I ran after that one.
Hey, you get around me. You're supposed to check in before you can... Ah, never mind. Huh? Oh, yeah. Move on through.
High Market. A haven of opulence in an otherwise nice city. We should stop by Sansa's sometime. There's nothing like it, that's for sure.
Welcome, welcome. I was hoping you would drop in. You're back. What have you found?
I found Gehrman, he's dead, but his map of Dawnshore looks complete.
I warned Kirmund about those Zaribs. It was Zaribs, wasn't it? Oh, on second thought, don't tell me. Please, keep searching. I'm sure the others will turn up soon.
The others? How many are there? We gotta buy that. Okay, let's see. Let's see, I have 3049. Quest item? This map provides information on the location of fragments of... Oh. That's useful. The Burnt Queen's totem patiently waits amidst ruins of the heathens she hates. Okay, we'll check that out after. Grab those. We're out of money. Alright. What are these? Deadly fungi, harvested from Galawain's tusks. Left ascension of multitudes. Beneath this fungus's rather dramatic name lies a simple fact. To touch it with bare skin is to invite crippling pain and death. Believed to have been used in a ritual mass suicide in Galawain's tusks, the fungus gives off a scent similar to that of rye berries and sage in hopes of luring a victim, which collapses upon contact with the fungus and provides ongoing nourishment for its offspring. Right front, widow's tear, found throughout the living lands, but seen most often in the caves of Galawain's tusks. Widow's tear contains a venom that is harmless if ingested, but potentially deadly if used as an injected poison. Often found growing near shallow graves or exposed carcasses, it contains a foul-smelling liquid that can be used as a source of water depending on one's desperation. Right back, blue feather brush. Nearly identical to the much less deadly witch's hair fungus, the blue feather brush can only be identified by the slightly earthy aroma it exudes when harvested. Mere contact with the skin is harmless, but inhaling the fungus's earthy aroma, even in small doses, can cause shortness of breath, tightness in the chest, and difficulty in maintaining conscious thought. Those stricken by this condition often find themselves stumbling toward caves, cliffs, or small bodies of water where they collapse and provide nourishment for the fungus in its new location. Ingestion leads to an incredible sense of euphoria, followed by a slow but inevitable death. Oh, scary stuff. The Cartographer's Guild Volume 2. In a turn of events that was unprecedented just a few short years ago, Ondra's mortar has subsided. The possibilities of exploration that arise from this event are staggering. We at the Cartographer's Guild look forward to what the beloved Expedition Corps discovers when they inevitably turn their attention to whatever awaits beyond the seas. In the meantime, the Corps will be busy as the Empire solidifies a foothold in the living lands. The possibility of being able to finally map this untamed wilderness, this fierce frontier, properly stirs the heart of even the youngest apprentice cartographer. As always, we stand ready to put to paper all that our illustrious nation discovers at the behest of our Emperor. Long may he reign. Fulvano's adventuring gear, grappling hooks, hammers, and axes are among many of the tools carried by adventurers who brave the wild frontier of the living lands. This set was found at the bottom of a canyon, hurled in anger by the Valian explorer Fulvano shortly before he gave up on his expedition of the living lands. It is said that he set sail for the eastern reach and never returned. Corpse? Oh, it's not a corpse, is it? Edsil the Sightless was a watcher who spent his life in a remote wilderness hut. Blind from birth, Edsil navigated the world with the help of spirits lighting his path. Edsil was rumored to have walked the entire island untouched from shore to shore. He is the only hermit in the living lands known to have died from natural causes. The Emporium honors his memory by displaying him in quiet dignity. Decapitation was not the cause of death, but one of several mishaps during transport of the remains, which should serve as a reminder to secure a coffin when going around a sharp mountain pass. Damn. Zorip skull and fowl eggs. Judging by the dentition and size of the cephalic crest, this Zorip died in late adolescence or early adulthood. Its partial remains were uncovered in the far west of Dawn Shore, not far from the ruins of a large tribal settlement. The accompanying shells were found with the skulls, but are too small to be Zorip eggs. It is more likely that they belong to local avian life, and the Zorip had been eating them around the time of its death. No ceremonial objects or grave goods were excavated in the area, supporting the theory that the Zorip perished by accident. In 2828 AI, a two-headed revenant shambled out of the wilderness and settled in the outskirts of Dawnshore. Many attempts were made to put down the creature, but eventually the local militia resolved against sending any more soldiers to be devoured. Hunters recovered the remains, starved after a freezing winter. It was in possession of a third head, identity unknown. A shard of Ardra was found sticking out of the revenant's chest. The hunters also reported finding a strange collar and bell, but this artifact was never officially catalogued. FIORMS Iverno has disavowed any knowledge of the Revenant.
Did the two heads take turns, or was this guy twice as hungry?
Good question. Animancer's Lantern Valian Trading Company. Animancy is the art of channeling soul essence into inventions for the betterment of society. With a careful application of copper and adra, animancers can achieve wondrous results. This naval lantern is fitted with a shard of luminous adra from the Deadfire Archipelago and was once mounted on the Valian Trading Company galleon Aimo do Spirente. How it was washed up on the shores of the Living Lands is a mystery. The adra is long since depleted and will never shine again. The Emporium would like to remind visitors that the use of animancy is strictly forbidden in Paradise. Hi Mars, thank you so much for the lurkies. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing good, friend. On the provenance and ruination of Neketaka's old city. Excerpt from the lecture given before the annual convention of the Academy of Architectural Historians in Edir. Close examination by a learned party suggests that Neketaka is significantly older than it might at first appear. We take as our example the suppurating wound in the city's side, which the locals most charmingly refer to as the gullet. On its face, it is not considerably different from your average slum. Indeed, it contains all that one might expect of such a place. Desperate poverty, wrenching hunger, a tavern fare brimming with miscreants, and a flourishing criminal culture. Of course, it has its own unique offering as well. A towering pile of garbage dumped into the district from the more affluent neighborhoods above it. It is, in every sense, abominable. The Huana leadership should be ashamed. But I digress. Far more interesting than the caste stratifications among the Huana are the bones their city is built upon. For beneath the gullet lies a vast cavern littered with the remains of an ancient city. Referred to simply as the Old City by the denizens of Neketaka, this sunken metropolis is notable for two reasons. The Old City's architecture is markedly different in style, form, and apparent use from the architecture of modern Neketaka, and there is no readily available explanation for the Old City's destruction that has not already been considered and discounted by those inclined to study it. My peers here in the Academy and beyond believe that the Old City's destruction is clearly the fault of the region's energetic volcanism and subsequent tectonic rumblings. I would caution against grasping at such easy solutions, however. Consider the following. The Huana have lived in the region for thousands of years. Earthquakes are no more a surprise to them than are the archipelago's daily soaking rains. None in Eora match their sheer creativity and expertise in building to withstand these events. Moreover, for all their flexibility in building construction, the Huana's tastes have proven to be remarkably stable over time, showing a clear preference for designs that mimic the rhythm and shapes of the natural world. The Old City shows none of these things. Indeed, what remains was constructed primarily of stone cut in austere blocks, and the buildings are arranged in a manner not dissimilar from those prevalent in the Engwithan ruins that dot the landscape. With those 2 points in mind, does it not seem prudent to ask whether the Old City is Huana in origin, and if it is not, who built it, and finally, what destroyed it? All good questions. Claviger Beldin's armor. This armor was worn by Claviger Beldin during the dank spore outbreak. So dank. Of 2748 AI, when a bloom of spores infested Donshore and threatened to overtake the city. Beldin rallied the militia to burn out the colony and restore order though he fell in the final battle. The walls were later reinforced and the militia trained in the suppression of hostile fungus. While the armor has been thoroughly cleaned of spores, the Emporium kindly asks that visitors appreciate it at a safe distance. Just in case, just in case. Ancient Evil Spittoon. This artifact is believed to be a ceremonial spittoon used by the godless, the earliest known settlers of the Living Lands. What dark rites were committed in the shadows of those time-haunted edifices? What foul humors were expelled into the orifice of this unholy relic? What malevolent spirit rose up from its fitted mouth, vibrating with evil intent? The Emporium would like to apologize for the baroque and speculative description. This is an ordinary lamp, nothing more. We will retain the plaque in its original state as a cautionary example of what happens to scholars with more imagination than reason. This is a lamp, guys. Nasitak poetry, a compilation. The expedition. I move. There is no compulsion. It is not a need, but something pulls. I cannot deny its draw. The white wends out past my vision. Its fierce eyes watch me as I move. The wolf tracks my step, a silent companion who will not join. All is blank. The pale expanse lies before and behind. I search, the miles pass, and still my feet move. My hunt continues unabated. The landscape returns my gaze, unaffected by my presence. The snow falls, needles driven by the wind. Its cold teeth bite my skin. The snow gathers, its hands around my feet, a fierce opponent who will not relent. All is white, my journey continues. I travel, I can no longer stop. A true compulsion forms, the need drives me on. I must see. The sun breaks through the grey, its unrelenting gaze thaws me. My body warms under its touch. Frigid limbs move again and carry me farther. All is empty. The breath of existence is my destination. Nice poetry. What you got in here then? You don't?
Looking for something?
I mean, we gotta check. We gotta double check, guys. Okay, we gotta double check. No, I guess not. I guess not. Alright. Back into the blinding sunlight. Alright.
If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
Clavager Aiden allowed these interlopers onto our streets. And where did it get him?
Do you really think the Adherents killed the Clavager? Huh?
No, we didn't kill him. Bloody hell. Okay, we're being hunted by assassins here, so we gotta be a little bit careful. Stay in well-lit areas and all that. People are really keen on building stuff here. Mm-hmm. All right. Back in the lower city, well, we haven't explored everything. We haven't... Okay, we can't see the map of Hightown. Well, when we're not there, I guess. Okay. That looks like a place we could dive down. We can also get onto this roof. Ivory? Oh, that was a spoiler. Not a spooter.
I don't think the new owners like company.
What?
Is that all you got?
What? They're on the other side of the wall. Oh, hang on. Can we lure them? Well, no, I didn't want to lure you in there. I wanted to lure them out. Oh, you bloody... Well, that wasn't so hard. Okay. There was a chest behind us here. We need to check out. This one. Check out that one. Let's see what's up here. Oh, nice. Okay. New shortcut into the city if we need it. Okay, there are more spiders though, so we gotta clear them out.
Ready, aim.
A lot of spooters.
Next one's mine.
Guess the deer and discipline doesn't apply to pest control.
Yeah, city is a little bit overrun by spooters. Well, that looks like a place we're supposed to go. Oh no, I need to get this. Upgrade material. Yeah, let's go again. Oh, damn. Okay, we can climb the building. It's pretty cool. Whoa! How you doing? Okay, we gotta have a look around because they like to hide treasures everywhere. Okay. Whoops, Daisy. Almost had an accident. We're fine. We're fine. Ooh. Blackwing gloves. +1 critical hit chance. +10% critical damage. Okay. Sure. Come all the way just for that. Yeah, now you can sort of tell that the game doesn't want you to climb any higher. But... ugh. Yeah, no, I don't think we are able to climb any higher from here. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Definitely not. Oh, I can't go up there. I'm fine, don't worry. As long as we don't get ambushed. Actually, we can eat something. Just don't want to use up my last health potion.
Wish that sawbones would hurry up.
Oh, frick.
It's really you. I mean, we all heard the Emperor sent a godlike, but I didn't never think I'd get to meet you. You are the envoy, aren't you? I bow, but I think I dislocated my shoulder, and I might have broken some ribs.
Do you need me to find you a healer? I just met one.
Is that the lady who brought you back from the dead? Tej, the ambassador's secretary. He told me you got sniped the second you walked through the gate. Thwack! I couldn't believe it. I mean, talk about getting off on the wrong foot. Anyway, don't worry about me. The Sawbones is going to escort me to the clinic any minute. And I'm not exactly in a hurry to see him. Not until I get help from my brother.
If Adir's medics are anything like Rawatai's, we'll hear your screams from 3 blocks away.
Oh, good.
Hmm.
That'll be a lot of fun for everyone.
What happened to you?
My brother Cadman and I ran into some trouble exploring a temple north of the city. Bears and traps and gods. What else? The floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't walk too well, and yet our captain wanted to keep going, so he sent me back for help. We're with a team from the Free Expedition Corps. We've seen a lot. No place like this. I fear for their lives, Envoy.
Expedition Corps. I don't think I've heard of you. Oh. This temple sounds dangerous. What are you doing there?
It's built on ruins, and the ruins are falling apart. Because of the roots, you know, and the earthquakes. We're looking for the man who built the temple, someone the locals call the Oracle. He's well, he's like you, a godlike.
But the gods recalled nearly all of my kin during Eothas' march through Deadfire.
All the gods but one, I guess. Because this Oracle, he belongs to Aethys. And if the rumors are true, he's the very last of his kind.
Take it from me. Around here, the rumors always have some truth to them.
We just want to talk to him. That's why we went down there. Now my brother's hurt, and my team's in danger, and I'm stuck here and...
Take it easy, kid.
Sorry. Everyone at the embassy's too busy to help me, and I'm worried sick.
Hi, do you know anything about this oracle?
Not much. He doesn't get out often. But I've heard he's hundreds of years old and only speaks to godlikes. So, he probably hasn't seen much company in a while. You can't say I blame him. People still fault Aethys for the Saints' War, and that was 25 years ago. If I were the earthly avatar of everyone's least favorite god, I'd go into hiding too.
If nobody wants him here, then he should leave.
Let me see. So Aethys is the god of rebirth, redemption, dawn, spring, and light. Years ago, a farmer by the name of Waidwen claimed to be a vessel of Aethys and went on a rampage across the eastern reach. Aethys was destroyed, but later rose again in the Deadfire archipelago. What happened to him there is a matter of speculation. Okay. Tell me where to find your team.
Gods, do you mean it? I can't thank you enough. They descended into the temple through a route off the Pilgrim's Path, just north of the city. You'll know you're heading the right way when you see trail markers and rock stacks the Pilgrims left behind. We posted a guard out front, Sedgwin. Let her know I sent you, and she'll let you pass.
Look for some rock piles, say hello to Sedgwin, go spelunking. Got it.
Cadman's not gonna believe his eyes when he sees you. You'll probably find the expedition with the relic we were searching for. Whatever that is. Thank you for hearing me out, Envoy.